Hey, do you wanna create something like this?
I don't care where you're from, but this is something me say you got to understand. I'm original ganja man. If you want but if you better light up one.
Okay, to create a reggae song in FL Studio, first we open up FL Studio of course, and we have to insert some drums obviously, and from there we will keep adding things and make up the song structure, and it should be simple and strategic. So we choose a kick, of course, a hat, a crash, a snare, something that sounds wooden, some kind of drum fill, drum roll, and we pretty much have the recipe for the drums. You can add extra stuff always, but this is the basic stuff we need to add, so don't be greedy and add too many stuff. You will mess things up on the mixing part. Start simple. Okay, the less you use, you could start with a kick, a snare, and a hat for starters, and maybe a crash or something like that, and the fill always gives a great vibe. I think we should add the fill on the playlist, and not over here, so we can play around with it a bit more. Yeah, let's delete that. Okay, now what I like to do for starters is insert something like boo bass. It's a simple bass. It sounds very slappy, but we could tune it a bit. Okay, now it's more like a reggae bass, and let's start creating something. We will obviously need something like FL keys for piano, and yeah, that's for starters is good. Maybe some synths later on, like a trumpet. I think Citrus has a trumpet preset. Let's try that. Synth trumpet over here. Where's the simple trumpet one? Oh, here it is. Okay, and I think those three instruments are enough for starters for this tutorial at least. And let's start creating something. Let's go back and steal the bass line from that song.
Yes, I'm original ganja man. Yes, you can smoke it any way that you want.
Okay, go over here and insert that bass line. First we need to find some kind of tempo similar to that, so let's tap a bit. Okay, it's about 70, so we could set it to 140 for example and make it half the speed, but play it on the playlist like double the speed. It's the same thing, 70 and 140. So let's start with the bass. I think this is the bass they used. Okay, we don't have to create the same thing exactly, obviously, we need to create our own thing here. So let's start. Now we need to put it one octave below. Now make it a bit more live. Play with the velocity, with the panning maybe. Or maybe not the panning, maybe the velocity only. Yeah, and the length. Let's try that. Okay, let's start with this bass line. It's very simple. We might adjust it later, who cares? Just throw it over here on the playlist. F5 to open this sheet and insert it a few times. I think 4 is great. And then let's start creating the melody. This is the basic chords. It's C minor, I think, here. Yeah, G minor here. Is this D major? Okay, let's try this. Smaller length of the notes. Okay, then strum it. Play with these settings I do here. Then you can play with the notes a bit. Emphasize those notes. Okay, here is perfect, I think. Nothing else to play around here. Let's add this on the playlist separately. Ctrl and X to cut. Open a new pattern and paste it and add it. Now I need to think of a melody on my head so we can create something original. Original. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, too much reverb going on. FX is over here. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Now let's play with the settings on Citrus. Yeah, this sounds better, I think. It's more realistic now. We need to add some reverb, of course. Add all this stuff on the mixer and mix it later on. For now, we should keep on doing stuff with the drums because we didn't do anything yet. We need to start doing the drums as well. Let's add a kick. After the Marley break. Yeah, let's start from here. On pattern 5, let's add a snare. Yeah, snare over here better. Yeah, add the snares like this if you are on double speed like me, or else it would be like that on the pattern. Okay, so let's start again. It's my first tutorial for Reggae, so let's do something really simple. Just kick, snare, the simplest thing. And let's add some hats for realism. And make it realistic. Add the hats over here. Sorry for not talking for a while. I'm doing some really extreme stuff here. They are really very simple, but you know, it takes a bit of time to do everything, like the panning, the velocity, and of course the pitch over here on the hats. And all those three sound very good. Our reggae beat is evolving, so let's start to mixing it up a bit. Add the hats again over here, so we have everything over here except the trumpet, and the Marley break sucks. Okay, I think this is better now. Yeah, much better. Okay, where is the trumpet? We need to add some reverb. And over here. Yeah, let's try to EQ it a bit. Make it a bit more fat. Original, Original. Okay. I think this is great now because I started to sing. When you start to sing while creating a song, it means the song has started to have a spirit and grow with you. Let's keep on doing this shit. Reggae sounds awesome. You see here the kick hits on 9 decibels and everything else is just a bit of shit. The hats obviously need to be turned down a bit more. Now we need to create a bass over here, maybe name it synths or sidechain or whatever you want. Just put it over here. Let's move all these. These are the synths. Let's give them a bit of color just to make things easier for me and you too. Just give me 1 minute, I'll pause the video. Okay, I renamed everything. I just made a new empty track for drums and synths. It's just an empty track and I renamed it drums and synths. And one for the pre-master where I will be sending drums and synths together on one bus and then go to the master. So let's route this. The pre-master needs to go only to the master. Okay, this is already done. The drums need to give sound only to the pre-master. The synths too, only to the pre-master. And yeah, all the drums and the drum sounding sheet are red. I will be adding them on the drums, route only here. And all the synths route only on synths. So everything is now categorized. Here I have the total sound of those 3, and here I have the total sound of those 6 synths or 6 drums. Okay, so let's keep doing stuff like routing the kick on the synths and reduce this just to give the signal on the synths and add a limiter for some sidechain, comp, kick, 0, 100 and play. Okay, it sounds even better. We need to sidechain the snare too, I think. So where's the snare? It's here. I want it to be here. Okay, I will give the signal of the snare here too and add another fruity limiter just for the side chain of the snare. So they both side chain all the sounds. Who cares? It will be a bit of a mess. See how it changed all the groove of the song? And all this done in what? 20 minutes. Okay, so let's keep doing stuff. Maybe add the crash. I think we didn't add the crash. I think it's not synchronized, but what is the time on this? Yeah. Okay, much better. And where is the wood? The kind of wood sound? Okay, where should I add this? I don't even know. Let's try. Okay, only on the second time, I think. let's add it just as a background element because I don't want to make the drum shittier because I'm not sure where to put this. So let's try it like this. And then what's left to do is just add the microphone over here on the mono. Yeah, sorry if you listen to me 2 times, I will just unroute it, don't worry. And record something, like just go here and... Original, 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 Rastaman, original, original, original. And then you just play back into it and it sounds like reggae. So it is reggae. Sorry, I didn't route it. Just give me 1 second here. Original, 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 original. Yeah, and then just compress your vocals, like compress the set out of them. Original, 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 Rastaman, original, 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 original. Yeah, then put something to look how it sounds when you master it, like Maximus with a clear master preset. And you're pretty much ready to listen. Original, 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 Rastaman, original, original, original. See, I'm the best. Subscribe to my channel and create more original content like me. Be original. Don't try to copy others. I just straight off copied that guy. Sorry guys. But good luck. I hope you learned something today and goodbye.